Hello guys, what's up? This is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about LA Evolvable Weapon ticket. This ticket is our gift for the 20th anniversary of Valkyrie profile. It's very strange that this is the reward from the day that we are having the celebration. But you have to think on this basis that they did give a lot of other stuff on other days. So, well, I was expecting a selector for today, but it didn't happen. An artifact selector. But we have to talk about this item here. It's the LA Evolvable Weapon ticket, and you see here it says under the description that it's for the 20th anniversary. And it brought a lot of questions based on how do we use it, and also related to the shop. You see that this one here we're given from free, but we can also get more of it. You can get it by going here on shop, and there's this BP 20th anniversary set, and then you click on it, you see that you will be getting one of the LA Evolvable Weapon ticket and 5 silver tickets. I don't think this is that much worth because we are getting guaranteed 6-star weapons when we are doing the second step onwards on step ups. So I don't know. At least you can choose here. If you are very close to make an LA weapon, this may be worth for you, but it's not worth for me. So when you go here on equipment, click on exchange booth, and then you have to go to this BP20 metal exchange booth. Even it says metal, it's here where you will find your weapons. When you click on it, you just have to click on the weapon icon, and you see all of the items that you can get with the ticket. I have only one ticket because it was the one that I got for free. And here is where the thing starts. You see that we can get 5 of each of these weapons because it only makes sense, because you need the original weapon and 4 copies of it to make it a maximum action skill level. So you need this to evolve the weapon, but we are only getting 1 for free, and you can purchase 3. I highly suspect that we will be getting 1 more for free, but it was not today, and I was expecting it to be today because we were given 1 yesterday. But maybe they are waiting for Christmas, or maybe another day, another special day for them. So it's kind of complicates our decisions here, because people that only need 2 more action skills for 1 weapon could just wait and do them 2 for free. But there's also people that want weapons and they won't focus on action skills, and I want to explain the best options here, because there's not that many good options. And you see there's a lot of old weapons. The Holland Fingertips is a terrible weapon. Apocalypse of Sword is not so good. Rosenfeld is not so good. Burn Scatter is bad. Ravine is not recommended, at least if you have to build it from scratch. Celsius Leap bad. Critter Feather is bad. Vorpal Shade is old. E-Hair is still good, and it's only recommended if you don't have the weapon close, or you're very close to get it to the max. And it can be used with Divine Wildthread, but only if you have Divine Wildthread. If you're aiming for Awakened Lynette, you will probably be getting a new Holy Greatsword with her banner. That Graciato is a very nice weapon, and if you're lacking some to get to the max, could be also a good opportunity to get it. But only if you have the other options that I'll be talking about. Aiden is bad, Niopace is good, it's not a bad weapon, but only if you have a mage from the dark element. And only 1 copy, I still don't think it suffices. Paranagos is not so good. Ceremonia needs 5 copies of it to get to the max and be good. Bloody Pose is terrible. Eustia is terrible. Shining Garan is not so good. Blixed Brave is a very strange weapon as well. I don't recommend it. Avenger's Word is actually one of the best weapons that we can get. And the first one I talked about was, let me just go here. E-Hair is average, an average option. That Graciato is an average option if you need to increase your action skill level. And then we are getting the first very good option, being Avenger's Word. Especially because this weapon has one of the best passives a sword can have. It increases the chances of the enemy attacking you, and it's a very good weapon to be used with tanks. And people usually use great swords as sub-weapons with tanks, but if you want a mixed build with some mag defense, swords are better than great swords. And you can also use this as a main weapon if you want, because the damage is very good, it's extreme as well. Dragonian's Halberd is a very good weapon, or best fire greatsword in the moment, but if you lack a greatsword wielder of the fire element, it doesn't make sense. And now we come to one of the best options here, Sacred Compass. I had to spend 5,000 gems to get this weapon, but now it's free for you to get if you want to spend the ticket. It increases 80% of your attack and 40% of your holy damage. So it's a double of the Schveltlight value, and guys, it makes quite a lot of difference because it increases attack that will be multiplied by all your other multipliers from elemental and general damage things like harmony, like some limited skills, like elemental damage as well. This makes quite a lot of difference when you're trying to nuke bosses, but it's only useful for nuke because it doesn't increase other status. So Sacred Compass is a very good weapon. People also have Rine. Rine was a character that was given to us, also her orb with the Bravely Default event, and then she can be the wielder of this stuff, but you can use it with any other bow user and just focus on using it for a buff. The Hawkeye is a very good weapon, but it's not one of the recommended ones. Dual Cross only for people that have Ethereal Queen. Milastifos is not a good weapon, it's so good of a weapon. Destipada is good, but also you have to get the correct element and weapon type. But I don't recommend any of these two here. I think that Bluff Flare is a good weapon for future Arnegrin, but also future Arnegrin will have also a Fire Greatsword when he comes, and it's comparable to this one. Sometimes even better than this one. And then lastly we have Albitoro, that is still a very good weapon for Arbiter Hearst, because Arbiter Hearst prefers more potential, more Purified Gouge than damage, and Solo Adix and Demise X. Erratic Bow is not so good. So Solo Adix and Demise X are weapons that belong to the maximum damage, just like... no, they are the only weapons that belong to the maximum damage. So they are still very recommended. If you have it, Eventide Hakure, Solo Adix is a good option. And if you have Arbiter Hearst or Kokuyo, Demise X are still a very good option. But this all depends if you are wanting a weapon to get your action skill to max, I think. In my case, if I didn't have the Sacred Compass, this would be my option to get it. I already have it. So the other weapon that I'll be getting is... Avenger's Word, where it is here. Avenger's Word, here. My second option will be Avenger's Word, just because tanks becomes way more important in the future. Very, very important. Also, having Dragonian's Halberd is good as a sub-weapon for Leon, if you don't have it. But still there's other options to raise critical chances in the future. So well, this is my opinions. Maybe the developers will give us another ticket for this type of stuff, but I don't think they will do this something like saying that you can get 5 and just have 4 tickets. Doesn't make sense. So let's just wait a little more. So well, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe. Please also check my Patreon page. I really need your help to keep making videos for Valkyrie Anatomia, since it's very time consuming to do this type of stuff, and I count on you to be on the next video. Thanks, and we see each other in the next video. Bye.